youtube.com/live. For the latest news and reports, check us on these platforms: on X at OGTV, on Instagram as Ogun State Television, or you can download the OGTV app on Google and Apple Play Store. And now the news. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered the immediate provision of relief materials for the survivors of the attack in Kayama local government area, Kwara State, following the massacre that left over 160 residents dead. President Tinubu gave the directives in Abuja following a briefing from Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak regarding the details of the attack. Writing on his official X handle following his meeting with the Kwara governor, President Tinubu condemned the incident, describing it as a cowardly and beastly attack. The president further noted that it is particularly disturbing that the victims were killed because they rejected an attempt at forced indoctrination. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Ekpetokun, has ordered the immediate deployment of tactical and intelligence assets to Kwara State following a massive attack by an Islamic extremist group that left over 100 residents dead. In a statement signed by ACP Benjamin Hundeyin, the Force Public Relations Officer, the Nigeria Police Force condemned the violent attack that occurred in the Kayama local government area of the state. The Emir of Kayama, Omar Muazu, confirms that 75 victims have been given mass burial according to the Islamic rite, which some have been transported to their communities for burial. At least 102 have been confirmed killed, while an unconfirmed number of people have been kidnapped, as the Emir described the massacre as the worst in the history of Nigeria. In response to the massacre, President Bola Tinubu has directed the immediate deployment of military personnel to the affected areas, mandating security forces to neutralize the threat and bring the perpetrators to justice. IGP Ekpetokun extends his heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims, as well as to the government and people of Kwara State over this deeply painful and tragic incident. The Defense Headquarters has released a clarifying statement to address recent media reports and public speculation suggesting the presence or deployment of United States troops within Nigeria. In a statement signed by Major General Samalia Uba, the Director of the Defense Administration, the Armed Forces of Nigeria maintained that Nigeria holds a long-standing and structured security partnership with the United States. According to the statement, the cooperation is rooted in mutual respect and focuses on capacity building, professional military education, intelligence sharing, logistics support, and strategic dialogue aimed at addressing shared security concerns, including terrorism and transnational threats. The statement revealed that all engagements are conducted in full respect of Nigeria's sovereignty and in accordance with existing bilateral frameworks. Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun has reiterated his administration's commitment to promoting the culture and heritage of the people as a tool for unity and sustainable development. The governor made a pledge at the MKO Abiola Sports Arena Kuto, Abeokuta, during the Ogun at 50 Cultural Carnival, one of the major highlights of the week-long activities marking the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Gateway State. Governor's Office correspondent Yusuf Daniel has the report.
As part of activities marking Ogun State's 50th anniversary, the Cultural Carnival stands out as a colorful celebration of heritage, identity and progress, bringing together people from different backgrounds to celebrate the Gateway State's journey so far. Governor Dapo Abiodun is seen sweltering in the festive atmosphere, reflecting on the state past while reaffirming his commitment to building a stronger and more prosperous Ogun State. The governor says since its creation in 1976, Ogun State has recorded remarkable achievements in infrastructure, education, healthcare, agriculture, and industrial development.
We call us giants today. We're only giants because we're standing on their shoulders, foundations that 50 years ago they established through sacrifice, through fortitude, through diligence, through perseverance, through being in deliberate and intentional.
According to him, the carnival was designed to showcase the rich cultural heritage, unity and resilience of the people, adding that the week-long celebration symbolizes the pride and collective identity of the state. Governor Abiodun assures residents that his administration remains committed to people-oriented governance, stressing that more developmental projects will be executed across the state to further improve the standard of living.
It is a month of continuous celebration of our culture, of our pride, of our heritage, and of 50 successful years of giant strides. So we will continue to celebrate by ensuring that next week we resume commissioning of projects. I've threatened that we'll be commissioning 2 roads or 2 projects every week. And this is in line with our 50th anniversary celebration.
He described the carnival as spectacular and a fitting climax to the Golden Jubilee celebrations, noting that it projects Ogun State not only as the gateway of Nigeria's prosperity, but also as a growing hub for tourism and cultural revival. The governor also paid tribute to the founding fathers, past military administrators, and former civilian leaders for laying the foundation upon which the state continues to thrive. Yusuf Ganilu, OGTV News.
Meanwhile, the Ogun State government took its week-long celebration marking the state's 50th anniversary to the streets with colorful carnival. The event featured a vibrant procession of youths dressed in different colorful attires who moved around Abeokuta in a motorcade. The carnival later climaxed at the MKO Abiola Sports Arena, bringing the Golden Jubilee celebrations to a grand close. Bumi Adigun was there and now completes the story.
It was a moment worth celebrating 50 years of the Gateway State, a milestone coincidentally marked under the current administration, which has recorded achievements across various sectors of the state. The colorful motorcade took off from the government house gate at Isalebei, moved through Omida, Ibara, Okeleo, passed through the historic Iweroyin axis, home of Nigeria's first newspaper, and returned to the MKO Abiola Sports Arena, where the governor of the state received the procession. Leading the carnival walk were the deputy governor, Engineer Noimot Salakoyedele, the head of service, Kehinde Onosoya, alongside members of the State Executive Council.
The week itself started with a Thanksgiving service. And what we are seeing here this morning is what I would call the climax. It's indeed a celebration of culture and art.
We've been in Abeokuta for over 50 years, and we've been doing very fine. Yeah, we want to say we are happy, we are glad for all the good job the governor has been doing, and all our people residing in Ogun State here have been doing well.
So we have every reason to celebrate the state because the state is growing. The only state you can compare Ogun State to now is Lagos State. What does that show you? The Ogun State is doing well. Because Lagos State is one of the fastest growing economy in Africa. You understand? So comparing our state with a state that you can only compare with the entire continent is a great thing, and we're catching up. We are really catching up.
The atmosphere was electrifying as contingents from across the state, from Abeokuta North to Iwekoro, Ijebu North to Waterside, and Yewa North to Ipokia, showcased the rich cultural heritage and endowments of their various local government areas.
We are elated. We are part of celebration. We are happy. We are part of the train that our dear state, a noble state of all, among other states, is 50 years of creation. And we have laudable landmark achievement to celebrate. We said I've never seen this kind of celebration. You know, they walk, it shows everybody is happy. You can see everyone participated fully in the parade, and you can see everybody is bringing out their their cultural outfit to show solidarity and celebrate 50 years anniversary of Ogun State.
All Ogun citizens, congratulations. I pray that the next celebration, 10, 20, 30 years, continue to be good citizens of Ogun State, continue to support your government, and it will be well with everybody. God bless you. Thank you.
Various artists also took turn on the bandstand, thrilling residents and adding glamour to the celebration of Ogun State at 50. Bomi Adigun, OGTV News.
As Ogun State marks its Golden Jubilee in colorful carnival styles, thousands of residents, cultural troops, and dignitaries converged on the MKO Abiola Sports Arena in Abeokuta to celebrate 50 years of statehood. The celebration highlights the rich cultural heritage, unity, and developmental strides of the Gateway State over the past 5 decades. Ikim Agu completes the report.
A breathtaking blend of colors, music, and culture fills the MKO Abiola Sports Arena as Ogun State marks 50 years of existence in grand carnival style. Cultural troops run from the 4 divisions of the state, Egba, Ijebu, Remo, and Yewa, captivate the audience with traditional dances, rhythmic drumming, and artistic displays that reflect the rich heritage and unique identity of the Gateway State. The carnival also features colorful parades by schools, youth groups, artisans, and corporate organizations, all adored in vibrant costumes, symbolizing progress, unity, peace, and prosperity. The Golden Jubilee celebration serves as a moment of reflection and gratitude as the state takes stock of achievements recorded in infrastructure, education, healthcare, and industrial development, milestones that continue to position Ogun State as one of the Nigerian's leading investment destinations.
To the governor, he's the one that has made everything possible. If not for him, he has been giving us free hand to operate. It's very, very nice. This is a Golden Jubilee, and it marks a very, very important milestone just in the affairs of our state.
We're having the best in Ogun State. We're having the best in literature. We're having the best in sports. We're having the best in agriculture.
Dignitaries at the event include traditional rulers, political leaders, members of the diplomatic corps, and captains of industry, many of whom comment the peaceful atmosphere and impressive cultural showcase.
Ogun State entertains different tribes. So you can see different tribes in Ogun State are coming to the state. There's solidarity, not just with the government of Ogun State, but with the people of Ogun State.
The carnival is just wonderful, amazing, one of the kind. I'm proud to be here today.
50 years of upliftment and 50 years of progress in Ogun State. And so from now on, we expect to see more development in Ogun State. We expect to see more of good things in Ogun State.
We want to give thanks to the effort of our first years and all the successful administrations to have done their bit in ensuring that we record the developmental sites that we have achieved in the last 50 years.
Excited residents say the carnival not only entertains but also rekindles a sense of shared history and collective hope for a better future. Musical performances added glamour to the celebration, with Fuji maestro Sule Alao, popularly known as Malaika, thrilling the crowd, while cultural fashion displays by cheerleaders brought the Ogun at 50 Carnival to a memorable close. Ikem Agu, OGTV News.
State House of Assembly has played host to former speakers and members at a special plenary to mark Ogun State at 50 with messages of congratulations to Governor Dapo Abiodun on the state's Golden Jubilee celebration. 7 and former members described the milestone achievement as a reflection of the sense of good governance, democratic stability, and infrastructural development that has put the state ahead of its contemporaries in the Committee of States in the country. Correspondent Kolawole Osho covered the plenary beside presided over by the Speaker, Right Honorable Ludaisi Elemide. Details of this are presented in this package.
Speaking at the special plenary to celebrate the 50 years of creation of Ogun State held at the Assembly Complex, Okimoson, past speakers congratulated the Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, and people of the state. They noted that the state had witnessed remarkable development in industrial growth, education, revenue generation, and overall economic performance, commending the former and current legislators for sustaining democratic principles and maintaining legislative stability through the promotion of mutual independence to advance development in all parts of the state.
Based on 50 and how we can raise our heads high, that we are coming a long way and have contributed immensely to the growth and development of Ogun State.
The state has grown in leaps and bounds, and we have seen development in all spheres, in the area of education, in the area of infrastructure, in every area that you can think of.
I want to pray to Almighty God to continue to grant us the grace to contribute our quota to the development of Ogun State.
They acknowledged the contributions of heroes past, including Chief Olusegun Obasanjo and late Chief MKO Abiola, as well as past governors, legislators, civil servants, and other statesmen in the development of the state. On their part, former members that attended the plenary, including Honorables Dikpo Akingbade, a former majority leader, Chief Bode Adiaga, Olufemi Alentelo, Mrs. Olakemi Juliana Akintayo, and Motunrayo Adijat Adeleye, in their goodwill messages, thanked God, the Governor, and the people of the state for the privilege to serve the state in their respective tenures.
I want to speak through our representatives in the National Assembly to make sure that we have what we are entitled to in terms of the number of state constituencies in this Ogun State.
Whatever I am today, Ogun State House of Assembly shaped me. So I will forever be grateful to my leaders.
The former lawmakers commended the visible development recorded by the state since its creation in 1976. The former legislators called for full financial autonomy for the legislative arm. In their remarks, 7 members of the assembly, including the majority leader Yusuf Sharif, minority leader Lukman Adeleye, expressed gratitude to God, the Governor, and their constituents for the opportunity to serve.
Ogun State at 50, Mr. Governor, has constructed 1,500 kilometers of road all across the state, built Chicago International Airport, the first of the kind in the country. We are appreciating.
As we celebrate these milestones, our stakeholders, we must reflect back on our achievements and also look into various challenges.
Responding, the Speaker, Right Honorable Ludaisi Elemide, commended Governor Dapo Abiodun for the mutual collaboration with the legislative arm, which had led to the strides recorded in the last 7 years. Speaker specifically lauded the Governor for approving and facilitating the renovation, redesigning and upgrading the Assembly Complex, describing the intervention as critical to improving legislative efficiency and institutional capacity.
I want to assure you that we will continue to lift the banner high within the ambit of the power given us. We will not forget you, we will not leave you, we will always remember you.
He further appreciated the Governor's approval for the facilitation of constituency project to the tune of 150 million naira per constituency for all the 26 state constituencies, while reiterating the need for enhanced legislative autonomy to strengthen democratic governance and effective service delivery in the state.
Ogun State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Ariwabu, has revealed that the state has distinguished itself by becoming model to other states of the Federation through transformational innovations and initiatives provided by the Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration. Professor Ariwabu made this known during the 75th anniversary and 20 billion endowment fund-raising ceremony of Yewa College, Old Students Association Yekosa, held in Lagos, themed Innovative Transformation through Endowment and Sustainable Impact, saying the investment of the present administration on provision of qualitative and accessible education to the citizens was yielding all-round desired results. The Commissioner commended Yekosa for taking such bold steps to invest hugely in the future of not only the present learners but also generations yet unborn, calling on other well-to-do individuals and corporate bodies in society to also take school development as collective responsibility.
The state has become a model for all other states of the Federation. Something is happening in the education sector in the state, and I want to appreciate the OCD Association. Through their Job to School program, they have had individuals that are taking up the school. So that is the fourth pillar of OCD. So corporate bodies, individuals, OCD Association, parents, to come in and also support whatever government is doing.
Speaking, the global president, Yekosa architect Olani Dasaolu, explained that the 75th anniversary was centered at raising 20 billion naira fund to transform their alma mater into a world-class citadel of knowledge. On its part, former chairman of the board of Federal Medical Center Abutemeta, Lagos, Professor Francis Duro-Simieti, stated that the present administration's giant stride in the education sector of Ogun State was quite impressive, pledging their continued support to ensure that the sector is taken to a more desirable height. Other dignitaries who were also old students of the school in attendance include former Commissioner for Education in the state, Chief Mrs. Iyabo Abankpa, among others. And just before we leave, let us remind you that it's 5 decades of excellence, hard work, integrity, and passion. 50 hearty cheers to Ogun State. So that ends the news at 2. Many thanks for watching.